Well, hello everybody, coming to you live today once again from my studio here in South Florida. Hello everybody, and welcome to another RV chat live, illuminated today by a ring light here behind the camera. I hope it looks good. And yep, we are live, and it says zero watching. I wonder if the notification didn't go out, because I did change the description of the video at some point, because I was gonna try a new software. Oh, we have here. Yeah, we already have. First, maybe, yeah, Larson, and you're the first. I'm Brenda Mountain Girl. Hello, and slash dot geo. And let me put the chat here on the screen. And evening, Robert. Greetings from cold Finland. Oh, still cold in Finland. It's unseasonably, but I wouldn't say cold, but cool in Florida. This late in March, we should be already like, hot. And DNL is chilly. Hola, how's it going? It's been a while. And Joshua Tucker, hello there. Anthony Leticia, hi. And from KC, Scott Dimmer and slash dot geo. Third. And Radu Bogdan, can't wait for your next video. Well, the next one is this Sunday, New Orleans, Louisiana. It's gonna be really, really cool. And Hafa Adai from Guam. Hello from Guam. And well, happy Friday, everybody. The light looks good, Robert. Yeah, I'm glad you like it, Lucky Dog, Bob. It's I have it in the minimum position, but I think it illuminates pretty evenly. And actually, I wish I could show you. I have the camera in the center. You know, the light has a tripod mount on the bottom of the ring, and that's where I have the camera. So in fact, I should have light, all around, so I don't even cast a shadow here under my chin. Pretty cool. Who else is here? Hey, Sandra from Jacksonville, Jose Arredondo, hey, and Karen Hicks, and from Wembley. Happy Friday. And Coelho Video from Norway. Hello there. And Rincon Parkway today. Mark Armstrong. Oh man, Rincon Parkway, one of my favorite campgrounds. Even though it's dry camping, but still, I really like it. Slash that is becoming a family tradition. Fridays with Robert. So I'm glad you're having. I have such a great time. It's kind of a bummer when I'm unable. The few times that I've been unable to do this. Oh, Lursinen. Uh, Lursinen. I've been trying to tune on your chats, but today is my luck. You never told me what your family liked from the snacks box. Oh man, that snacks box. It's an acquired taste. I liked it. Um, and my family liked some of them, not all of them. We'll be honest about it, but I took one for the team and ate the rest. Hello, my friend. What months are better to visit the Keys? I would say the Keys. It's better in the winter time because it's not so hot, unless you wanna like visit one of the beaches, which are not many. So, oh, this is odd. I guess I have the. Let me change something here. The light is like changing intensity by itself. Yeah, that. And now I'm kind of overexposed. That switch is a little finicky. I'll especially at low power. If you crank it up all the way up, it's actually quite good. Well, my forehead is still a little overexposed, but we're good. All right, where was I? A Manatee Hammock Campground right on Route 1. Who is a great time? How you been? How's the new truck? Good seeing you. The new truck is it's good. I'm just a little disappointed with the electronics, the all the technology. It's not the best implementation in my opinion. Yeah, that's much better. But it is what it is. All modern cars have way too much technology, so that's that. DNL is, how's it been? Tax season keeps me busy, but I have been watching a few of your latest videos, enjoying them very much. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, tax season, tell me about it. I haven't done my taxes yet, but since this year I'm probably going to have to pay some money back, I'm waiting till last minute. Um, from Long Island. I'm gonna go real quick here. Marcel from Germany, hello there. And oops, I reset the thing. Hold on. That light is the halo light you reviewed a few days ago. Yes, it is. Uh, Thank you, Marcel from Germany. Carlos Malave, hello. Love my new T-shirt. Robert Fischer, I'm glad you like it. Hello from Chicago. Diane Nomadic Drifter, hello. Jose Redondo, thank you. Matt Blackfish, new sub. Thanks for the info about the Chevy Colorado, and it does great. I mean, that's the one thing it's got going for it. Let me tell you about that. I don't know. Love the shirt, Robert. Happy Friday too. By the way, this shirt was a present from Scott Horn, and I have a whole box down there that I'm gonna show you guys because he sent me a bunch of stuff, really cool stuff. Flat Earth Vegan. What's the beer tonight, Robert? I'm glad you asked because I had totally forgotten about it. Let me show you what the beer is. I'm gonna put the microphone here real quick. By the way, this is another review item coming soon. And today we've got and this actually I've had this for a while. By the way, that down there, that's the box that Scott Horn sent me. I'm gonna show you guys now in a few. But this I bought like 2 months ago in Death Valley at Death Valley National Park. Now it's too bright because the light is too bright. Great. Let me see if I can do this. Does that work? It's a Death Valley Pale Ale, so it's a PA, not an IPA. It's just the PA part, and it's made by the Indian Wells Brewing Company. I actually bought it at the convenience store that they have at the Stovepipe Wells campground there and hotel, and it's pretty good. It's not like my favorite IPA in the world, but it's all right. And I had forgotten I had them there in the fridge, so actually it's not bad. Actually, this is what I had Super Bowl night. I actually watched the Super Bowl from the sports bar they have there in uh, okay, Sue Sprang. Hey Robert, what's your drink of choice tonight? Well, there you go. And if I missed any messages, please type them again. Greetings from the Ohio River. I'm gonna go up there this summer, hopefully. The is Chile. You can send an extension, but send payment with extension so you won't get hit with penalties and interest. Free advice. Nothing. No, I'm gonna do them in the next 2 weeks or so. I just have to organize. So, and I'm not the best person keeping track of like all my life I've had a W-2, and now I have a bunch of 1099s, and it's all different. The Ford Ranger only has a 4-cylinder. I thought they made a Ford Ranger with a V6, but I could be wrong. Actually, if and when we start making some we get I get a little extra income, I might switch to a full-size SUV eventually from the truck. So we'll see. Fun in the Sun, Christy Gould, hello from Iowa. If you come here this summer, you should go to Toppling Goliath for a good IPA. Toppling Goliath, and that's why I have my Google Maps open here, because we could do that. Toppling Goliath Brewing Company, and actually I even have this set up to show you my Chrome. And this is where? This is in Decorah, Iowa. So I could just save it into my starred places and add a label. And I put recommended. And I should be able to do this easier, right? And I wanted to see who recommended by Christy Gould. Oh, I'm not typing anything. And that way I know where I got it from, and then I could like go back and search the chat and get some context. That's what I'm trying to do. Hey CLT, hello there, and cheers. Mm, Listening is not so winter anymore. Spring is catching up, but nights are pretty cold still. Can you open a link from this chat box? I should be able to. Maybe I should go into live chat instead of top chat. That way I can see everything. I got it's so nice Aurora Borealis on camera a couple of days ago. Yeah, send me the link. I should be able to open it from the chat. Uh, oh, Lafroig Scotch. Excuse me. I haven't had Scotch in a while. Maybe I should show this again. I haven't had Scotch in a while. And London Pride, I liked it a lot when I was in London in 2014. Hello, David Brewer from Kansas City. I hope to visit you guys this summer. And Vivian Pradip, and hello. And John from Waterbury, Connecticut. Hello, welcome back. Um, Sometime tonight, I did little cooking with beer. I did a meatloaf, double sauce meatloaf. Oh, that sounds great. And I did do a kind of. It didn't come out so great because the potatoes got too soft. But I did some kind of like. I wanted to make like a pork stew. It didn't come out great, but it tasted good. The texture just wasn't there. And uh, Hi Robert, can't wait for your next video. Chose a Frontier over Colorado because it was cheaper and less technology, means less to go wrong. Yeah, I'm really not crazy about that head unit, and everything has to go through that head unit. So, but anyways, I sound like an old curmudgeon, so um, it is what it is. We have to embrace technology, right? And Eat, Sleep, RV, Repeat. Hello there. Love the Alabama Coast video. Thanks to you. It's on our radar now. Yeah, and Alabama is really cool. I had neglected to visit Alabama for a long time. But I mean, Huntsville, Alabama is a great city. And you have that Rocket Center. And then the coast is great. And I still have to explore Huntsville and Montgomery a little more, because I was in Montgomery, but I didn't do much. CLT, hey Robert, are you able to live stream a video from Vimeo? I should be able to. Okay, let's check out caravanari.org. Oh, that looks nice. And then I could do this. And that's the picture of the Aurora Borealis. And that's one of the reasons why I want to go either Finland, or maybe Alaska, or somewhere north where you can see the northern lights and be able to see the Aurora Borealis, because that's one of those things that we never get to see down here, like snow. Hey, this traveler is here. What happened to you? So in other words, yeah, I should be able to stream a Mivio. It might look a little choppy, but it'll work. Um, Sarah Thompson, come to Chicago. I will go back to Chicago. I was there 2 years ago, and at some point I'll be back. Joe on the go RV. Brother from Mother and Mother, still in Yuma, Arizona, and loving the weather here. Happy Friday. Yeah, I can. I'm on second thought. Maybe I should have stayed longer in Arizona. But when I was there, it rained, and it was this was an unusual Arizona year. Let's put it that way. It even snowed. Um, you have to pay the IRS for having fun. That everybody else pays for. Not bad. Yeah. Well, yeah. If I whenever you make money, you have to pay them back, right? That's the one thing that is unavoidable. North Bend, Oregon, and I will go to Oregon as well this summer, hopefully. Winfrey, Missouri, hello there. Rick Baker Techno Clip video from Serbia. Oh, I will go to Serbia probably in 2 to 3 years. Beef stew with dumplings, that sounds delicious. And I will check out your dinner, John Chucker, and um, much better TR. Don't see crazy eyes. Yeah, well, if I actually put my glasses right in this position, you can see the ring light, and it kind of looks funny, doesn't it? But no crazy eyes. I guess this is the way you're supposed to use the ring light at a certain distance, you know. um, If you could, we could live stream the Balsero movie. I wonder if that'll work. I don't think I can do audio. I might be able to do audio. We can try. I'm not home in a parking lot. Hey, this. Are you going to Publix? Get me some IPA. Mark Armstrong, the Mammoth Lakes is 1 month for open fishing season opener. If snow is gone yet, I'm gonna go to Mammoth Lakes, but that's going to be probably in late mid to late July. And I wanted to talk to you guys about my future travel plans later. Um, da-da-da. Mentally watched a vlog from New York City. Yeah, that's an old one, man. And oh, CLT, thank you so much for that super chat. And hi, Joe Corto from New Hampshire. And Marilyn Barber, love your channel. Love watching your trips from West Virginia. Beautiful state, West Virginia. The entire state is like mountains, and I like that. Charles Repman, our Canadian friends from Windsor, Ontario. Thank you so much. Alan Goofy, I can use your music I bought on my videos. Can I use your music I bought on my videos? I don't see why not. Just give me credits. I don't know if Google is gonna flag you, but probably not. Pamela Brooks from St. Louis, Missouri. Anthony Letizia. Any whitewater rafting adventures in the near future? You know, I've never done that, and I don't know if I can do that. But if I climb the Angel's Landing in the winter, I can do anything now, right? Um, what did you think of the software you were testing the other day? I don't know. It's um, several things. The software works well, and it has a bunch of like different themes. But it's a software meant mostly for gaming. So a lot of the themes have a lot of like I don't know. I like this better. It's cleaner in a way. And then again, the software is only Windows, and that computer back there. By the way, that's my Windows computer here, back there. I'm editing Texas right now. Actually, I'm in Texas as I edit. And I don't know, the camera driver doesn't work as well as in this one. And I'm not convinced, so I decided to go back to the Mac, whatever it works, proven technology, you know. Do you play the ukulele? I don't play the ukulele, but I'm sure it's easier. It's easy. I mean, relatively easy to learn if I play the guitar. Don Holloway, thank you so much for that super chat. And Don Holloway says, hello, Robert. Say hello to your beautiful wife. Actually, she's watching in the other room. Hope to see you next time you're back in the West Coast area. Chat with you later. Don and Carmen Holloway. And I'm going to be in the West Coast in July. I plan to attend VidCon, which is happening in Anaheim, California, July 10th or so. So that's part of the travel plan. Mainly, the travel plan is going to be June 21st, I believe it is. Is it? The you know, I'm horrible with dates. Let me just look at my calendar here real quick. For the rally, you know, that RV caravan with us is organizing for me. That's gonna be the 20th. So I have to be in San Antonio from the 20th through the 21st. That's the rally, and then um, I have until the 10th, July the 10th, to arrive in Anaheim, California. So I'm gonna try to see a lot of the stuff that I missed on this trip that I did in January and February. 7 Mary 3 Nation. Hello, Robert from South Carolina. I've been following your videos for some time now. Thank you for the information you provide, and it's great. You're very welcome. And let me see if I missed any questions from back here. What we need is writing in my RV karaoke song on campfire with 50 fans singing at the same time. You know, that would be awesome. Yeah, CLT, send me the link and we'll do it. Not at Publix, now driving back home. That's this traveler. And A 3-week-old fresh cigar City High Life. I love cigar City High Life, one of my favorite beers. And do you sell your music on CD? Yes, I do. freemyrv.com. And if that doesn't work, travelingrobert.com/stickers. And there should be a link there, and you can buy it, and it'll take you to PayPal, and then you can get the CD. In fact, I have them all here. Actually, this box here, this is the, you can see the box is even kind of damaged there. This is the box that went through a Death Valley, and these are all that I have left of the Death Valley special, the ones that got a little damaged. It's nothing major, but it's there. You know, the boxes are a little scratched here and there. They're not pristine, so I didn't want to sell them for full price. And then I have another box over there with some CDs, the new batch that I just ordered. So and so there you go. Do you plan on Michael Curtis? By the way, thank you, Jim. Everyone, please hit the like button. Thank you so much, Jim. And do you plan on keeping your Colorado for a couple of years? Yeah, for a couple of years. I don't know how long. I mean, I'm paying for it. I'm in debt, and I'm gonna be upside down for a while, so I may not be able to sell it for a while, but eventually, yeah. Rafa Calleja, hello there. Hi, my friend. See you in July, Vegas, camping caravan. Definitely. And I'm probably gonna try to head there after Los Angeles. We'll see. Not before. Before, I have well, this is what I have in mind, and this is like a preliminary plan, and you can't see it, can you? But there, and I do like a quick plan, and of course, San Antonio is the first thing here, and then I want to visit Fredericksburg and Austin and Fredericksburg. That will be around San Antonio, and then I want to visit Big Bend National Park, and from there Carlsbad Caverns, and then I think I can do it like a day trip. They seem to have like a large parking lot where I can park the RV, and from there I would like to go to Roswell, New Mexico. Then I want to see the Valley of Fires and the Very Large Array, which is that thing that you see in movies that have all the huge radio telescopes. That would be cool to see. From there, I'm gonna go to Petrified Forest, Flagstaff, Arizona, and eventually Anaheim. So no, for some reason I didn't put Las Vegas in this part of the trip. So that would be after VidCon. I want to go to Sequoia National Park, and then from there I'll probably uh, pass by Las Vegas. We'll see. Yeah, I've never been to that area in the summer, so it would be really cool to experience what 120 degrees Fahrenheit feels like. Um, JavaScript allegiance, he doesn't like coming. What? David Brewer, Robert John has me playing music on Saturdays from 4 to 6 p.m. I'll add writing in my RV to the next week's recording. All right, great. Thank you so much. You know the 2018 remix. It sounds really good. Robert Villar. Tocayo, hello Robert. Have you cleaned your roof and what do you use with Miami humidity? Well, I always have inside Minitin, which I don't right now. I should buy a damp red, which is it helps with the humidity inside, and I haven't cleaned my roof as often as I should, and now it's a pain in the butt because I have so much crap up there. I have the 3 solar panels and the WiFiRanger antenna, and it's a bunch of stuff. So no, I haven't cleaned them much. Usually the rain lately it's doing that. And what is this? This whoa, okay. Um, Family Glow. Hi, I am pancakes and hash browns. Oh man. Alicia Burton, great to see you all. Love listening to Robert's gig. Great group of songs, very enjoyable. Love your musicianship. Yeah, I've been uploading some videos to my other YouTube channel. Robert Morales is the name of the channel. My name, and we've been I've been uploading the videos from our December 31st gig that I did one day before I left to the west. So, oh shoot, the light just died. What happened? Uh-oh, this is not very good advertising, is it? You know what it is? I think the battery died because I have it on battery. Silly me. Hold on. Let me look for the... Everybody, time out. No, that's not it. Where's the... Where did I put the power adapter? Oh, this is kind of embarrassing. I don't know what I did with the power adapter. I have such a mess in here. This is not it. Alright, we're gonna have to improvise here. How about some mood lighting? That's kind of the best I can do. I don't know where I put the power adapter. I'll find it. I'll remember where I put it at some point. It's probably in the box. Hold on. Here we go. Alright, everybody, chat among yourselves here for a couple of minutes while I do this. And now... Woohoo! And Robert said, let there be light. And there was light. And yeah, you know what happened? That's probably why it was kind of flickering before, because the battery was dying. And okay, didn't catch the prices of those CDs. How much? I think it's the regular is $12. And if you're buying from like Australia, I charge you $2 extra because the shipping is US and Canada is $12. Other countries is 14. And then I have the Death Valley special for $8. I'm selling those at cost because, as I said, they are slightly damaged on the outside. Rob Vallejos, go vegan. Oh, I like meat too much. I don't know if I could ever do that. Jim, by next week you will have your beer and t-shirt from High Spirit Brewing Company in Columbus, Ohio. Arrived this afternoon. Sure, they sent the cover crop beer that it's made with 100% Ohio ingredients. Well, I'm looking forward to that, man. Next weekend, next Friday, we'll try it. And sometime it's on this week, in the middle of the week, we can meet halfway, or we'll do something so we can get it. Claudio Pérez, buenas tardes, te saludo desde Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires, Argentina. Buenos Aires is another place that I would love to visit at some point. It's a beautiful city. Gotta stop for a cold one next time you're passing through Atlanta. I don't know when I'm gonna be passing through Atlanta. It's gonna be a while. If I mean, unless I mean, my plan is not to have a plan, so you never know. Jim, sorry we could not get it to you today. Not feeling well. No karaoke for us tonight. I know you'll be missed. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That karaoke last Friday night. We were there down there at the Southern Comfort RV Resort. Radu Stefurak. Stefurik. How do you pronounce that? Hello, Robert. I have from Thursday to Monday to visit Death Valley and Joshua Tree National Park in April. Would this be enough? Well, Joshua Tree you probably can see in 1 or 2 days. Death Valley, I would give myself 2 full days if you want to go to the racetrack playa. If you don't want to go to the racetrack playa, 2 full days should be more than enough. I mean, if you want to do every single trail and see every single thing, you probably need a little more than that. But 2 days, it's. I mean, when I went, the racetrack playa was almost a whole day event, and that's where I damaged my CDs, by the way. So listening, when you travel, do you listen to local radio stations or music from other devices? I really enjoy listening to other countries' radios, although I don't understand the talk. I used to do it a lot, but radio lately has become annoyingly annoying. I guess I'm not used to anymore. And only when I'm like in an interesting place like El Paso, Texas, for example, I tuned into the Mexican radio stations, and that was cool because, especially because I understand Spanish and speak Spanish. But normally, no, normally I listen to podcasts, audiobooks when it's like a boring drive that I just have to tune out, keep the car in between the two lines, and not crashing with the guy in front of me, and I'm just tune out and listen to podcasts. Otherwise, I really love satellite radio, and that's the one thing that the one subscription that I kept on the Colorado satellite radio because it does improve my quality of life. So yeah. Uh, Murphy's Law live in action. There you go. Robert, we need your excellent captures on our beauty Greece. When can we expect you here from Athens? I would love to visit Greece, and it's going to be at least 2 or 3 years, to be honest. I mean, unless you never know, it could be sooner, but I doubt it's going to be next year or this year. So let's shoot for 2021, and we'll see. Nice shirt. An evening from Falun, Sweden. Hello there, Fly Pelican Fly. And I have to show you guys what I got in that box because it was really good. Actually, let me go through all these questions and then I'm going to open up that box and show you. You're good people, no carne asada, just fish. Hey, Jorge Correa. CLT, that campsite you were just at was cool. Is that where you did karaoke? You got paparazzi? Yes, that was it. And then I love campgrounds that have like bars and tiki bars and activities like that. Hey, Robert Polk from Leesburg, Virginia. Looking forward to seeing you again in San Antonio with RV Caravan signed up and ready to go. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing you too. And I did. I was hanging out with Paul and Tina 2 weeks ago down in Homestead as well, and they told me that you had signed up, and that's really cool. They told me a bunch of people had signed up, and they told me particularly you were gonna stay at one of the cabins maybe. So that's really cool. Thank you so much, and I'm really looking forward to meeting as many as you as I can in that rally and everywhere else. We're gonna do some meetups here and there also as well. Smaller events. At some point just to hang out. And Eric Gutsfield, thank you for your fantastic videos. Thank you so much. You have inspired me. I just purchased my first travel trade. Congratulations. Everybody congratulate Eric. And one of these days I'm going to do like a video for newbies, like, RVing 101. What can like step by step, like the basic things that you have to do. And CLT, I got a new video camera, Canon Vixia HFR80. That's very similar, I think, to the one that I bought when I broke my Sony in Sedona. I think that's what I got at the Best Buy up there in Flagstaff. And new cameras are fun. And for the next trip, the summer trip, I'm thinking of 2 cameras that I'm going to buy. But first, I have to pay my taxes and balance the budget. But yeah. What are some of the podcasts you listen to? It's a lot of it is non-mainstream stuff. Is like I find it very interesting. I listen to some of the RV podcasts. I listen to the RV Navigators. I listen to that new one that Camping World is producing. Is called Stories from the Road. That's pretty cool. I listen to one called No Agenda, which is kind of news deconstruction with conspiracy theories, a little bit of everything. They're fun. And I listen to the Survival podcast. I listen to a couple of news podcasts. I listen to one Star Trek podcast called Mission Log. I listen to Tim Ferriss, of course, the Tim Ferriss show. I listen to Kevin Rose, who is not very regular, but I listen to Twit, This Week in Tech. Um, and that's about it. VW Denny, in that case, oh, thank you so much for that super chat. Enjoy a few cold ones on me wherever you are. Denny, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Cheers. Oh, Sharon Preston. Of course, I met Sharon and her husband back in Quartzsite. We had dinner at the steakhouse there in Quartzsite. And hi, Robert. Zion National Park was awesome. Tomorrow we are going to Four Corners. Is there a good campground near there? Well, when I was there, I wasn't really an RVer. We didn't stay near Four Corners. We that was an all day drive. We stayed at I forgot the name, but it's the only one there in Cortez, Colorado. And from there we drove west all the way to Page, Arizona, and that's the other campground where we stayed, Page, Arizona. I'm sorry I cannot be of more help. There's a lot of boondocking in the area, though. I'm pretty sure. Although that is Navajo Nation, so I don't know if there's a lot of boondocking. HD Lowrider from North Georgia, one of my favorite areas of the country, and I'm looking into getting a piece of land at some point, and I'm thinking North Georgia, but I've been also thinking maybe North Florida. There's this couple, I don't know if you guys follow them on YouTube, the Average Campers Adventures, and they bought a piece of land somewhere in North Central Florida, and I have to get in touch with them because I would love to get a piece of land somewhere up there. Maybe not in the Georgia mountains, but if I'm already halfway through the state of Florida, I will be a lot closer to wherever I'm going outside of Florida. Mike Brewer, when are you coming to Jensen Beach, Florida again? I don't know, soon, I hope. Um, uh, I'm pretty sure nobody else has got the same caravan as I have. Authentic military stuff. Military stuff, really. Well, I love those. First of all, I love those European designs by Heimer and Deathlefs and a lot of the especially the German caravans, and even the one that I rented, which was a Sunlight, was really good. And I love those expedition vehicles. Like some of them made on the Iveco trucks and all that. CLT, we have to get together to plan that Miami roundup. Yes, and you were suggesting Happy Wine. Happy Wine should be a good place to do it. I don't know if I would have to give him advance notice. Lucky Dog, Robert, the more I use my Osmo Pocket, the more I love it. And I don't know, I'm on the fence on the Osmo Pocket. It still looks fragile to me, but we'll see. No, I'm looking into a 360 camera, not to do 360 videos, but to do like the effects that you can do on 360. I want to be able to capture every angle, as I said before. And I'm looking into the GoPro Hero 7. This traveler, hail, I got back home. Just a reminder, we'll be viewing your live next week from Laverking, Utah. Next week already, you're leaving? Oh man, I'm looking forward to seeing your videos from that trip, actually. So I won't be able to see or hear anything past this mess. All right, this Jim, Barb laughed at that she is paparazzi. I'm glad that the audio is still live. Yeah, and you know what? I would love to get a hold of a copy of that video to add to the final version of this trip. I got a super chat, but the message retracted, so I don't know who sent it, but thank you, whoever sent that super chat. I didn't get to see it. And this traveler, thank you so much for your super chat as well. Cheers, and here's to your IPA. Sorry, I don't know what you like. Thank you, brother. And well, today I'm having the Death Valley Pale Ale. It's really good, actually. Okay, let me go back in case I missed anything. Oh, Valley of Fire. You're gonna love that, man. American RV Traveler, good evening. Have you considered the Mississippi River from New Orleans to the headwaters in the Bemidji, Minnesota, then heading west from there? Not this trip, and probably not this trip because I'm on a mission to hit like all the states that I haven't seen yet. But I would love to take the Great River Road at some point. Although I watched Nomadic Fanatics series, and I don't know. A lot of the stuff I've seen already, but yeah, I would love to do the Great River Road at one point. You know what I would love to do? I would love to take a boat, like a ship, if they have a cruise or something, down the river, stopping at the different places. And that's Lake Itasca, right? The headwaters of the Mississippi. So I'll do that. Do you ever go on the open land to camp free? Ooh, where did he go? Ah, like California with those other campers on YouTube, Kevin, Caroline, Adventure Man, and others. Yes, and I follow all of them, by the way, not like regularly, but I do follow them. And I did some of that in January. And those videos are going to come out not this Sunday, not next Sunday, the Sunday after. It's going to be most of my boondocking videos in Arizona. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be one of those 40-minute videos for sure. Scott, bikes, boats, and bivouacs. Man, I just found the stickers that you sent me like months ago. I just found them. I had misplaced them. I'm gonna put them on Minitini soon. Hey Robert, have you tried Disney Fort Wilderness? Not yet, but I will soon. Um, Okay, CLT found another place called Blues Burger. They have lots of space for parking, and Busa Brewery is next door. We can get him to get a band together to play some good blues. Sounds like a good place. Where is it? Where is Blues Burger? You know, I'm from Miami, but I don't know Miami as well anymore. I don't go out nearly as much as I used to. Blues Northeast 4th Avenue, Miami, Florida. Okay, yeah, that's by. Ooh, that's. Yeah, it's a good spot because it is north, so we can get some people from like, Broward County. It's almost it's okay. That's a good place. Yeah, we can do that for sure. Where's my chat here? Lil Rubio one. Thank you so much for that super chat. Enjoy a beer. Also, how long does it take to drive from California to Florida? How long do you drive pulling RV before you rest? Well, the longest I've driven is like 500 miles. I think I did 600 once. How long is from Charleston, South Carolina to Miami, Florida? That's the longest I've driven. But usually I don't drive as long. From here to California should be 5 or 6 days driving. The RV, you drive at 65 miles per hour, so everything takes a little longer. So, and I usually don't drive more than 2 hours before resting. Not because as much as I have to rest, because I have to change the battery on the GoPro on the roof. So that's a good measure. Carol, Big E, thank you so much for that super chat. Have a Cigar City IPA on me. Thank you so much, and maybe we'll go to Tampa soon, and I'll have an IPA down there. So pay by super chat or check. How do I get the Death Valley edition? It's on the freemyrv.com or youtube.com/stickers. No, youtube.com/stickers. No, travelingrobert.com/stickers. And it's there, and there's an option to just add to cart, and I'll get it to you right away. Actually, I have to ship some of them today. I forgot, but before Monday, I'm gonna get them ready. Like your views, John Shriver from Florida and Key West. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do Key West before the trip to California. Um, CLT, what do you think about Nomadic Fanatic New Class A? It looks weird on him, but as long as he's happy with it, um, those gas powered Class A's, they don't look like an easy drive. Let's put it that way. They are very much like they shake a lot, and I don't know. I don't see myself driving something so big, but hey, people drive 45 footers and they swear by them. So I don't know. I think Nomadic Fanatics Class A, if I may, it's like a transition vehicle. I think he's gonna get something different in less than a year. For some reason, he doesn't wanna, put any nails on the walls. Um, what's your average speed on the road? On the interstate is 65. I'll push it to 70 on occasion, but very rare occasions when I have to pass someone, or it's rare that I usually put like I'm superstitious, so I don't put it at 66, but I put the cruise control between 65 and 67. Sometimes I do 68. I'm not, that's more or less the average speed. At 65, I save. Actually, the fuel economy improves drastically if you keep it between 65 and 55. Actually, at 55, it's really good. Red Jaguar, how you doing? Good to see you. Better late than never. Definitely good to see you too. And by the way, I have decided I am going to go to the Hershey RV show this year. I have to get in touch with them to get that pass once again. But I think I'm gonna end my trip at the Hershey RV show. But we'll see. Good evening, Robert from good old Maine. Hello, Maine. And Max from Arizona. When will Music Scout discover you? They are missing you. um, oh, maybe I'm too old for that, right? Um, but I have this crazy idea of start doing gigs like on the road, probably by late this year or next year. I'm gonna try to make like a compact setup that I could travel with, like a small PA with my guitar and my keyboard, and do like a show at different campgrounds. I think that could be something that I could do to supplement extra income. So I'm thinking of doing that. I also have to work on my repertoire. I live in South Philly. Your video of the city was the best. Thank you. Reminded me that I live in a great city. Yeah, Philly was cool. I loved Philadelphia. By the way, did I miss any super chats out there? Because no, I see the. I think I got them all. Anyways, let me go back down here. Bruce Zimanse, how is the new Colorado? It runs great as a tow vehicle. As I said, I'm not crazy about too much technology, um, and things like there's no way to turn off the screen. And this is something that really bugs me. I was in Death Valley. I wanted to see the stars at night, but I didn't really feel like getting out of the truck in the middle of the dark night, and I wanted for my eyes to adapt to the darkness before going out. So this car, it's like if you turn off the lights manually, then the screen goes full blast, full brightness, and the only way to turn it off is to take the key out of the ignition and wait like 5 minutes for everything to turn off. And then if you move, it has a little sensor, and boom, it goes back up. I wish there was a way to turn off the screen, but I mean, again, I sound like an old curmudgeon complaining about technology. And I used to be a technology guy, right? 10 years ago, I was one of the first people who stood in line at the Apple Store to get the iPhone in 2007. Lisa Green, I love Philly, but the winters are too cold. I want to move to Florida by the end of 2019. I am thinking Vero Beach would be a nice place to live. I'm 52 years old. Vero Beach is a nice, quiet area. Just beware. Florida summers are extremely hot and humid, and they last for 8 to 9 months. So snowbirding would be like the best way to do it. Red Jaguar, get in touch with me when you have a chance. I will definitely. Scott Horn, I've been waiting for you, man, because I wanted to show all the stuff that you sent me, including this Pelican Fly T-shirt from Greenwood, South Carolina. It's good to see you, my friend. We are glad that you liked everything. Thank you for the great videos. You need a ukulele on the road to serenade us on Fridays. Oh, maybe I will. I need to learn how to play the ukulele. The chords are probably kind of different. That would be a cool idea, singing at campgrounds. People will really enjoy that. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing something like that in the future. Rooftop station, Mini Winnie. No, I have too much stuff on the top of the roof already, solar panels and stuff. Let me show you guys because woo, before I forget, because pretty soon we're gonna be here chatting for an hour, and I forgot to show you all this stuff, and I love this stuff. By the way, I love when people send me stuff on the mail. And let me take out the chat here real quick so I can show you. And of course, Scott sent me a can of Café Bustelo, which is the coffee that I drink. This I make my Cuban coffee, so definitely I haven't opened it yet because I always have in the kitchen. But thank you so much. What else did he got me? Oh, he got me this Pelican here, and I haven't opened it because I wanted to open it on the air. So the collection is growing, and check it out. How cute is that? A little pelican. So thank you so much, Scott. Watch me break it now. Let me just leave it there for now. And of course, I got the sticker. This I'm gonna put in the back of Mini Teeny soon, as soon as I get on the road. And then, of course, we have the Grand Theft Auto CD, which I'm going to open today and listen. I hadn't opened it because I wanted to open it up here on the air. But definitely, and we have the Scarface soundtrack, and this is awesome. Rush, rush for the yayo. And what else do they have? Yeah, it's Rush, rush. That's the second track. And yeah, she's on fire. Oh, that brings memories. And I'm gonna check this out. Also, Jan Hammer, and he sent me a book, and he sent me season 1 of Miami Vice. I haven't watched this in decades, and of course they used to have it on Netflix, but they don't have it anymore. So I'm gonna be watching all this stuff, and then he sent me some more booklets and very nice letters. So thank you so much, Scott. That was really really great that you sent me that, and I really appreciate it. By the way. If you this is my address if you want to send me a package or a letter or a check or whatever you want to send. Robert Morales at PO Box 145012, Coral Gables, Florida 33114. That will be dash 5012. So anyways, thank you so much, Scott, and let me continue reading here the messages. I think we're probably gonna go a little over an hour today because it's such a great crowd. You guys are so great. How many people do we have here today? Let me see. Oh, we picked at 187, and right now we have 185. So that's it's up there. It's very great to have you guys here. There you go. 52 minutes, 185 watching. 2.5 messages per minute. No wonder I cannot keep up. And I wanted to share with you guys also my travel plans for the summer. But if we have time, if we don't have time, I'll do it next week. Carla UPS chick, do you sing it? Do you sing in a band for a long time? Didn't you sing in a band for? Yes, I did. The thing is that the business for the type of band that I used to sing at has kind of dried out. It was a narrow niche, and nobody wants to hire a 12-piece or a 10-piece band, a big band anymore. Very few people. So and also it started getting old. Especially at nightclubs, being every Friday night or every Saturday night until late at night. And my body started to complain. Let's put it that way. It's Mike from Antioch. Nice to meet you, bro. Thank you so much, Mike. Good to meet you too. Bruce, thank you for responding. Awesome voice you have. Thank you. And Lisa Green, hi Red Jaguar, come to Philly. It's a cool city. Where are you from? Well, Red Jaguar is from Philly, of course, and he lives in Philly. Can you do your impersonation of Scarface, please, Robert? Why do you stick your no? That would be it's most of my impersonation of Scarface would be R-rated. New member, thank you so much, Li4x4NY, and thank you so much for becoming a new member of the Chief Pelican Heads here on the channel. I really appreciate it. And amazing staff man checking in from Kendall, Florida. Hi Robert, my 1-year-old has listening to has learned to sing your theme song. She loves watching your videos. That's awesome, and thank you. And for some reason, little kids seem to love that song, and I love it. I love it, man. Someone put a video of a little girl singing it the other day on. I think it was on the Facebook group. By the way, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, Traveling Robert and Friends, and sometimes I will take a whole day to approve your thing, but I will approve it. It's just that you know. Thank you, Joshua Tucker, for being here. Nice live stream. Thank you so much. And Lisa Green, the founder of 10-mile long river in Death Valley, just popped up. There are videos on YouTube. That would be pretty cool. I mean, it's been raining in that area, unseasonable rain, so I'm not surprised. You know, those washes in the desert turn into creeks. So I'm gonna look it up. That would be cool. What was the coffee you drink? I'm always looking for a good brew. Well, I drink espresso, which is Cuban coffee is basically a very strong and very sweet espresso. I'm trying to make it less sweet lately, just because the sugar is really not all that good for you. But yeah, I still make it very strong. Uh, have you considered a cutout to cover the Colorado screen from each slip RV? Yes, I have, and I am going to do a cover screen for those instances where when I want to. I wish there was like a hard switch to turn it off, but there's none. Um, uh, Lisa Green, so relaxing for me. Thank you, because traveling is a lot of work. You need a vacation when you get home, especially when you travel like in a hurry, like most of us do. Say hello to my little friend. Yeah, no, that sounded kind of Mexican. No, say hello to my little friend. I don't have I'm not channeling Tony very well today. What can I do? I can still do. Hey, Manny, look at the pelican fly pelican. From San Antonio, Texas, heading out on my own, heading to the West Tour very soon. Well, congratulations. And Joshua Tucker just got back from Virginia. Juan Catalina, hi Robert, how are you doing? I'm doing great, man. And the Anele Chile 701 500. I probably missed the previous message. Oops, sorry, I'm at work and I wrote here. Oh, well, 701 500. Uh, um, if you go back to the Hershey show from Robert's video from last year, you'll see me. I sponsored his greatest adventure yet. Yes, thank you so much. And the Linda Griffiths hope to play music with you one day. Of course, come sitting with us on a gig at Cape Canaveral one day, definitely. The next time I go in the area. Last time we were there, we were busy with the rocket launch, and yeah, we didn't really do much. Besides, I wasn't feeling exactly 100% on that trip. All right, good night, fellow Floridian. Good night, Robert. Do you see many truck campers on your travels? We haven't seen any in your videos. I do see them on the road, like 4x4 in New York. I don't see as many as like usually. Lately, I see fifth wheels, everywhere. Um, Love Cafe Bustelo has a kick, definitely. This traveler, you're back. Where have you had the best coffee? I don't know. I'm not like a coffee snob. As long as it wakes me up. Oh, where have I had the best coffee? Probably Spain years ago. But no, it wasn't Spain. Was it? Hmm. Trying to think. Trying to think. I had some great coffee in Denver, Colorado when I was there. I'm pretty sure. And there was this coffee shop. Was it California? Must have been New Orleans. I went to a place in New Orleans that had great coffee. Anyways, Don't use artificial sweetener with Cuban coffee. It is also no. I don't use artificial sweetener on anything actually. Besides, it tastes bad. It is really bad for you. So no. Love your videos from David Velas. Um, Ooh, are you thinking of getting a small RV and travel? Oh, we are thinking. Okay, yeah, travel a little or a lot. I think the smaller the RV, the faster you can travel, or the faster like the more you can. I mean, it all depends on your lifestyle. If you're gonna stay at a place for more than a week, a larger RV might be better with the towed. But if you're like me, there, I'm like I stay 3 days at a place and I'm already getting restless. Um, a small RV is better. Say hello to my little friend. The eyes, Chico, they never lie. Al Pacino, yeah, right. Uh, and when he was hitting on the girl at the club on Elvira, uh, um, you got me confused with someone else. And anyways, you're gonna have a nice future. Thank you so much, Joshua. I really appreciate that thought, and I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Okay, so I have to be back in my hotel room by 4 p.m. to catch you next Friday. Yeah, you're gonna be in Mountain Time. Robert Fichera, please drive Boatwain double IPA from Trader Joe's. I'm gonna check it out. I have a Trader Joe here in South Miami, so I'm gonna look it up. Michael Stewart. Ooh, can't catch up. Can't. What's up? Hope you are doing well. How's the new Sway controller working? It's working great, actually. Even though on my latest trip to Cape Canaveral, for example, or the one to Homestead, they were very short trips in flat Florida with no wind, so I didn't get a chance to like to. To test the capabilities, but when I drove to the west in Texas, I got hit with very heavy winds, and it didn't budge. Any plans to visit Puerto Rico again soon? No plans, but I do want to visit Puerto Rico, and it's gonna be one of those impromptu things that I go crazy and I go, let's catch a plane in 2 weeks. You watch, it's gonna be like that, and we probably do a long weekend. Um, from Dalton Drone Zone, my wife and I watched the Key West video the other night, and we were very impressed. We love visiting Key West, and I appreciated your honesty with some of the restaurants you visited. Well, I'm glad you liked it. By the way, Drone Zone, I'm trying to get that Part 107 certification, and man, this once you see one of these maps, it is scary. It is very scary, but I'll get it down eventually. This so far has been the worst part, deciphering the sectional charts. Besides, I haven't really dedicated the time needed. So, anyways, what do you think of the King waves in Miami? They are building a bigger sea wall so it doesn't flood. I had no idea about that. Have no idea. Hello from Marietta, Georgia, and Slot Dreams. Because of you, my husband and I found a fantastic Cuban restaurant for dinner. We live in Dallas, but we're from West Palm and miss it terribly. 6 more years until retirement. All right. What is your favorite tourist spot? Oh man, I have so many. What do you? I don't know. Like one favorite tourist spot. I'm trying to think. It's not Disney. I like Disney, but it's not Disney. Um, I don't know. Let me think about that one. Okay, let me see. Somebody asked about the clunker, the Sony FDRX 3000, and I'm not familiar with that camera, but that's what we have. That's why we have Google or Bing. We can Bing it or Google it. What the heck? How can I paste? Oh, of course. I've been all day on the PC, and now I come back to the Mac, and I'm doing Control instead of Alt to copy and paste. Those of you who are Mac and PC will understand. The X3000, of course. Yeah, no, yeah, I didn't catch that because of the placement of the FDRX. Okay, I like it, but one thing about the X3000, the battery does not last very long. It has great optics, it has great video quality. It's kind of fragile, and the battery doesn't last very long. So I probably would not buy it again. By the way, the audio quality, if there's no wind, is also fantastic. The stabilization is fantastic, but I think the GoPro Hero 7 it's gonna be a better choice at this point. It's a more modern camera. So that coffee I bought you in New Orleans wasn't that good. And it wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best I've ever had. No, no. Yeah, it's the cafe au lait, the vignette in. By the way, that's the video that you guys gonna see that video on Sunday. It's nice, but it's the touristy thing to do, you know. By the way, New Orleans, it's one of my favorite tourist cities. Uh, okay, I'm gonna click on that link. My adventurous RV. Okay, CLT, the river in Death Valley. I'll check it out. Um, Carl Lutpeg and wife, thank you so much for that super chat. And thank you, I appreciate it. IR 1103191. Next Sunday, I'll be driving to Van Horn, barely in Central Time Zone. Actually, Van Horn, it's still central, but you're like a couple of miles away from mountain. You go over a ridge, and all of a sudden, boom, you're in mountain time. Uh, um, why are you staying so low key lately? Am I staying low key? I don't know, man. Oof, I just sounded like Camo Dave. Um, I'm just the same. I'm putting a travel video once a week, and then some reviews and interviews in the middle of the weeks, which some people seem to like, some people seem to hate. It is what it is. And then my live Fridays here. I haven't changed the schedule in a while, actually. CLT, let me know when I can help you with the sectionals. I also have an extra one I can give you for South Florida. Cool, thank you. I appreciate it. Saludos desde México, Rocío Peña. Thank you. Dalton Drone, look at the sectional charts in small sections. It'll be easier to decipher. Thank you so much. I'll get it. I just have to dedicate some time to it, and I haven't. Learn about it, like I need to be able to see it, with my eyes closed. Class B, Class C, Class D, Class E, Class G airspace, and the ceiling and the bottom, and if there's clouds, 500 feet below the clouds, you have to be all those rules and regulations. I'll figure it out. Juan Catalina, how was your vacation? I have been busy working. I haven't had time watching your videos, but I will catch up. Well, the trip to the west was great, and I'm slowly, getting those videos out. It takes a long time to edit. Right now, in that screen back there, I'm in the outskirts of Houston, Texas. That's where I am right now in the editing. Um, so, Mr. Petaway Life, what RV trip made you sure you really wanted to be traveling, Robert? And how long did it before you knew you had made the right decision? Well, the RV trip that made me want to be an RVer for sure was that trip to the west when I rented the El Monte RV, and we went to Arches National Park. Well, from Denver, Arches National Park, and we went to the Monument Valley, and not Zion, but Bryce, and Page, Arizona. That was the trip. I've had Traveling Robert as an RV channel for almost 10 years now. no, 2011, January 2011, I started Traveling Robert, but my other YouTube channel is from back in 2007, if memory serves. So, the different things that came together, and then a year and a half ago, when the channel was growing, and I realized that I wasn't going to have enough time to travel enough to be able to produce content for the channel. I decided to quit my job, and now it's finally starting to pay off. After a year and a half doing this full time. Aroma Coffee here in Santa Fe is pretty good. I'll check it out the next time I go to Santa Fe. And Peter Brill, planning to go to West Virginia anytime soon. Skyline Drive on 81, definitely. It has the best scenery, and you can see for miles. It has a lot of caverns. I might do that in the summer. We'll see. Have you been to Richmond, Virginia? Only passing through. Hola, Robert from Houston, Texas, where I haven't been yet, but I will. Paul Batten, love your CD. We will be putting your decal on our camper. Keep on doing the great videos. You are someone my wife and I can connect with. Thank you for your efforts. You're very welcome. Rob Vallejos, so you got the money. Do you got the stuff? That's that's Tony Montana. That's when he visits the Colombian guy. Yeah, I got the stuff, but I don't have it with me right now. Yeah, so many of them. I like the Miami Beach, man. Oh, brother. Now I have to dig that. I have the Blu-ray, by the way. I bought it on special on Amazon some years back. Now I have to dig up that Blu-ray and watch it tonight. Doug H, if you're studying the sectionals for your Part 107, you might as well just work on your private pilot license as well. Well, never say never. That might come later. Have you traveled to Canada yet, Robert? Yes, I've been in Eastern Canada, well, in Ontario and in Quebec. It was a road trip before I had an RV. We rented a car and stayed at hotels, but it was really cool. I can't wait to do it in an RV this time around, and maybe do a little more of the countryside. I visited Toronto, Montreal, Quebec City, and we did the Thousand Islands cruise. We did Niagara Falls and all that good stuff. Have you come to Nashville or Pigeon Forge? Both, actually, and I loved Nashville. I really visited Gatlinburg, which I really liked. It's a tourist trap, but it's a good one. It's one of the better ones. And Pigeon Forge, I don't know, not so much. It looked a lot like what International Drive in Orlando used to be. You have the upside down house and the Titanic and all that stuff. I mean, it's fun stuff, but um, I don't know, man. Maybe I'll go back. I mean, for sure, I'll go back at some point, maybe next year, maybe the year after, if I'm passing through there. I really love that area in general. And Tennessee, and the people of Tennessee are great also. Um, where do you find the website to find the CD, t-shirts, and decals? Travelingrobert.com/stickers. That's where everything is. Travelingrobert.com/stickers. And actually, I can do this. Let me see if it works. Yep, that's it. That's the one. Here it is. And I really do have to update this website. It looks like something out of the late 90s. But anyway, here at the first link, you can go to CD Baby and get the MP3s. And then here's the double CD, USA and Canada, $12 or $14 for other countries. Just add to cart. Then I have the Death Valley special, add to cart right there. And then the new sticker. I have to put a picture of the sticker there. I removed the old picture and I haven't updated it. And then the apparel store there, which actually takes you to another website. It takes you to Teespring, and that's Traveling Rubber Merchandise. I have the hoodies and the t-shirts and the Fly Pelican Fly t-shirt, and that's it. That's what I have for now. if you wanna get that. And let me check out the stream here on YouTube. We have we still have 185 solid viewers here. That's awesome. And we picked at 190, 199, almost 200. We've been at this 1 hour and 44 minutes. And oh man, this is one of the longer ones. Will you visit Savannah, Georgia soon, or Charleston, South Carolina? Don't know yet. Maybe in the fall. If you like aviation, Dog H, try and make it to Sun and Fun in Lakeland this year. I'm gonna check it out to see when it is. And yes, I would. I actually, my first air show was the Thunder over Louisville last year, and I really really liked it. What's your favorite bird? What do you think? I'm gonna have to say pelican, right? Hi from Czech Republic. Hello, Jacob and Jim Fred. How about an RV trip that does the entire Kentucky Bourbon Trail? It's in the plans at some point. I don't know when, but yes, that one. I need a designated driver though. We need to start bringing the caravan to Alaska. Yeah, definitely. Cardinals, of course. We like listening. I like the Cardinals too, but you don't see them as much here in Florida. Past midnight, yeah, of course. Listening in Finland, man, you guys are an hour later than like most of Western Europe. So yeah, 1:15. I remember when I was there, it was a 6 hour time difference with Miami. We ordered your album from iTunes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And once a month, I go through CD Baby. They send me an email with all the music that has been sold, and really, I really appreciate it. The only place left for you to go is Antarctica, and I want to go to Antarctica. It's an expensive trip, of course, but you have to fly to Ushuaia, Argentina, and take the cruise from there. Are you going to the Falcon Heavy Lounge in a few weeks? That one I would like to see. I'm gonna get in touch with my friends in Cape Canaveral, see what they can do. I'll make it a day trip, probably. We'll see. From David Velas, hi, the wife wants to know if you ever feel unsafe in any of them parks, from animals or people. I have never really felt unsafe. I felt unsafe at a couple of Walmarts, and I don't know if it's just my sixth sense, when when I see people yelling in the parking lot, or it's or a lot of dilapidated cars overnighting, and sometimes I just say, maybe I'll go to the Cracker Barrel. I've done it a couple of times, but no, not really. I haven't really found myself in many sketchy situations. It's a safer country than you would think if you watch the news. Let's just put it that way. Hola desde Tucson, Arizona, Robert. Have you been to the Mark Twain National Forest? Not yet. Did you use Google? I use Google all the time for maps and for search. Well, thank you so much, Ruth Brown. And I think we've been at this for almost an hour and a half, and I'm gonna close down the chat. It's been awesome chatting with all you guys today, as we do every Friday, time and weather and internet permitting. Jem Felder, no pelicans in Antarctica, but they have penguins. So maybe I do fly penguin. Well, no, penguins don't fly. Never mind. Sun and Fun is April 2nd to the 7th this year. That's in 2 weeks. Hey, maybe I'll look into that. It's not like it is all that far away, so we're gonna sing a song here before we go. And you guys are probably hearing that noise that this computer produces. I'm not using this microphone, by the way. This is just a prop right now. So Christopher Olson, thanks for tonight. Have a nice weekend. You too. You have a great weekend. Actually, let me do this. I Like classical guitarists do this, but I'm not used to that. I just go like this. Driving to the west, into the sunset, driving to the west. Driving to the west, into the sunset, driving to the west. Driving to New Mexico, Arizona, even California. I'm gonna get my kicks on 66. The mountains and the deserts are my fix. Driving to the west in my RV is where I wanna be. Play a calm song. Mira qué cosa más linda, más llena de gracia. No, I'm not gonna sing because I don't know it. But let's do it. Let's do our song and we'll call it a quit. Call it a night. I'm riding. Well, I forgot. Riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah, I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. Hey, 'cause I'm free in my RV. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. See you on the road. Don't forget this Sunday, 7 a.m. Eastern. We're going to New Orleans. Bye now. Fly, Pelican! Whew.